In case you guys don't know, this is what's happening in Bangladesh. So there's a system called Quota. So the quota system gives privilege to a certain group of people, and the problem was that in case of exams, the quota system occupied 56% of the seats, and the rest of 44% were for the normal people. So what happens is that among those rest 44% seats, people also get to buy the question papers for different public jobs and also for different public admission exams. And in case you don't know, the cost of studying in private university cannot be afforded by most of the students, so public varsity is what they opt for. And 56% when 56% is covered by this quota system, this becomes very unjust for the people who are struggling so much to get those 44% of the seats. So this is why the students started protesting to reduce the percentage of the seats the quota system have been occupying or has been declared to occupy. So when the students started protesting, it was going quite good and it wasn't violent. And also to mention, 30% of the seats were covered by Mukti Joddha quota. Mukti Joddha quota means the freedom fighter quota. So the students who actually has talent were not getting the chance, so it's very normal for them to protest. But what the government did was they just laid the police behind them, and also the student organization working for the government were also attacking the students protesting. So there were like three groups. One was the students protesting, one was the students league, which means the student organization working for the government, and another was the police. So the police and the student organization working for the government attacked the protesting students, and many students have been murdered, I'm telling you. And they were beaten very badly, so the students became more violent, and now the situation is not going good. So yesterday at 7 p.m. our Prime Minister was supposed to deliver an apology statement or any decision if she has changed her mind or not. But what she did was she said that she knows how it feels to lose someone close, and she just said all kinds of absurd things which made the students more rigorous or violent. I don't know. I just can't find the words to explain the situation right now, because it's so bad. Because the police are bringing tanks full of boiling water so that they can pour this boiling water on the students. They are throwing tear gas. They are open firing on the students who are unarmed. And police are open firing on them. Please pray for us. Please raise awareness regarding the situation.
As of what I know now, there's no internet in Bangladesh. They've cut off all internet access. I texted my friend around 3-4 hours ago and I've not heard from her. So I'm guessing the internet is shut down everywhere in Bangladesh. Online news channels like Daily Star and Dhaka Tribune have also been shut down. So there's no updates from Bangladesh as of now. The last information that I had is that around 56 people have died, and it's just getting out of hand. But we just have to wait and see what happens now. But right now, as people who have access to social media and the internet and who are like far away from there, what we can do is just talk about the situation and amplify as much as possible. And the reason most people are not hearing about this is people from Bangladesh have been asked not to talk about it. Like journalists, reporters, like content creators, nobody's allowed to talk about this. That's why you're not hearing much about this. And even on TikTok, when I research about this, I'm not able to find much information. But definitely there is a lot of information on Twitter, and this is not something that's happening today, but it's been happening for a while. I think the beginning of this month, if I'm not wrong. But it's been happening for a while, but it's gone to such an extent that people are now starting to talk about it, and even for me as well. Today is the day I actually properly found out about this. I talked to my friend about this. We spoke about this, and that's how I know more about this information and the situation that's going on right now. But for now, all we can do is help amplify and just share as much as we can.
আইনজীবী জনতা গড়ে তোলো একতা আইনজীবী জনতা ছাত্র উকিল জনতা গড়ে তোলো একতা আমার ভাই এত কেন
They were mostly university students. They blocked highways, sat on the railway lines, bringing Dhaka to a standstill. They were protesting against Bangladesh's job quota system.
Many talented students are leaving Bangladesh, and one of the main reasons is this quota system, a country where 56% in government jobs is reserved for the entitled people, where there is no place for deserving people.
Now, Bangladesh has hundreds of thousands of government jobs. The current system reserves over half of the posts. 30% is for the children of those who fought in Bangladesh's 1971 liberation war. 10% is for women. 10% is for specific districts. 5% is for ethnic minorities. And 1% is for people with disabilities. So 56% of the total government jobs are reserved. That leaves only 44%. That's for the rest of the country's population.